Hello everyone and welcome to another TDR family game video. This is DroydTDR and today we are continuing on with Albedo's story quest hangout. I honestly don't know which one it is, but we're gonna continue on and we're gonna go find out where we're headed with this bloom of life thing. So there we go. Let's go figure it out. Somewhere down here is where we need to get going to. Right there. Next story point, apparently. Bam. Did we just create a piece of meat on the ground? I think so.
After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life.
Huh. He's a Geo. I didn't know he was Geo. Okay.
After awakening, even creation may be possible.
Okay.
Still a little difficult to understand?
A little bit.
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Sure.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Nice.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep her on board, yep.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at.
Okay then.
The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard.
Okay.
Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach?
Fourth stomach.
Things of that nature.
Not that I am aware of. And I did make a piece of meat on the ground. Whoops.
Fascinating.
That's so funny. It's just sitting there.
And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us?
Chet.
And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
Or emergency food.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards.
Really?
No, that definitely can't be it.
Oh my.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world.
I think
Given
you're
that
right.
There's clearly a discrepancy in the research. It seems that only experimentation will yield the answers.
Oh dear.
Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Okay.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise.
Okay.
Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine.
Yeah. As long as I'm not being battered around by hydro mimics.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Okay, but I gotta pick up the meat on the ground. There we go.
Speed of light.
And boom.
Everybody stand back!
One with nature.
Don't blink! Yeah! Cut to the chase!
Cut to the chase. What the? Did more of them show up?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Why do they never miss? Incoming!
I know, I'm swirling ice with ice. It just didn't make any sense. It's alright though.
Get out of here!
Oh, we gotta get him.
Shake his ass, stir.
Oh, he's immune. There we go. Shoo! Shoo!
Great work.
Thank you.
Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
No, not at all.
If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
That's alright, I got emergency food. Just cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Nope.
Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
How do you do that?
How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the
Okay.
elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it crystallize or swirl my stomach?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
Good
If
question.
anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test.
Okay.
Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
Okay.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it.
Of course we will.
It's
Fetch
a type
quest.
of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders.
Okie
All
dokie.
going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining.
What is the
Let's
silver
keep our
lining?
eyes open.
Follow the road and search for silver star crystals. Okay. What do we do? Just grab them?
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
Okay. We have to go past these guys? We do. I need a heat source. Where is a heat source?
You can bully me! Don't blink!
The wind knows me.
With sword comes shadow.
I need a heat source. Where are you, heat source?
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Oh, there we go. Oh, apparently I picked one up. Shit.
Speed of light.
Oh, look at that. We're picking up pine wood. Nice. Whoops.
What luck.
All right, we got them all.
This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
All right. Where is his campsite? Imagine it's still up here. Still up here. And to the left? Yes. Oh, this, we've found this before.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction.
Okay.
While we are waiting, have a look over here.
All right. What is this? Tell us, Albedo. Come on.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Yes, sir.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at
Wow.
all the data!
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the
The
slimes.
what?
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
Are they though?
Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Are you saying that we're
Not
slime?
bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregisvine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world. Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Well, I think we do, don't
It
we?
would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Sure.
Great, I'll leave you to it.
All right, Timaeus. All right, look at that. Are we gonna drink that green
Looks like the potion's
oozy
ready.
liquid?
I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay.
In line with my expectations. Ready to drink.
Okay then.
Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
All right.
I've just tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell. I'll be noting down all observable results and data points.
Okay. Take potion. Drink potion. Open your oh. Like V to drink potion. Apparently not. Where's potion? Oh, recipe. Yay, breakfast sandwich. Experimental potion, here we go. It says the potion will work just as expected. Okay. Used. Dr. Albedo. I'm burning. I'm on fire.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It is burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected.
Okay.
But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course.
Okay.
Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up.
Okay
In
then.
conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another.
All right then.
When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different.
Interesting.
For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregis.
True.
Or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it. Still seems like there's another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear.
Good, because that's what
Timaeus,
the whole game's
the
about.
results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it.
Okie dokie.
You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now.
Okay.
Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Okay.
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Okay.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a sucker. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something.
Okay.
Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
All right, then. Observe. Table. Looks like a table. Hey, carrots and potatoes. What do we got here? Observation board. You can tell progress is being made on these experiments. Hooray! Way to progress. Here's this painting of the Hill of Churls. And a shelf with books. Yay.
Here comes Albedo.
Done.
Let's go see him.
Alright, let's go see Albedo.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or tails of anything, but you're not very organized.
Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example.
Okay.
Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements.
Okay.
But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time.
Wait, am I battling
In other words,
slimes?
time for the next experiment.
I don't want to drink
No.
anymore either.
You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Sure you're not just hungry?
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Okay.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Okay.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned
Where's
way.
the cooking pot? Oh, here it is. Okay. Sunshine Sprat. Do I have to? I think I have to open the recipe first, or learn the recipe, or whatever it's called. Right here. Okay, Sunshine Sprat. Let's go cook you up. Where is Sunshine Sprat? Why am I missing it here? There it is. Okay, increase all members' shield strength. Butter, salt, and things. Okay. Let's go cook Sunshine Sprat. Is any of this? Yes, Noelle's gonna cook it. Alright, I guess maybe we should do 2. Don't know how many we need to do, but we cooked some and we're going to give it to Albedo.
That was fast. Looking forward to tasting.
Testing. See.
The results.
Yes. Here you go.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy.
Okay then.
As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours.
Yep.
Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
True.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch.
Okay.
I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
What?
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Yep.
Don't worry
That's
if you
gross.
can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
Should be some elemental traces.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight.
Yep. Sure could. Look for lost items. Alright, well, we're going to look for lost items in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.